guys, this is Jim Bales with Motorhome Rehab Ranch, and today I'm going to fulfill a promise. I'm not the president, but I'm going to fulfill a promise. Everybody wanted me to do a video about the Style 2 window rubber installation. For 15 years on my website it said, so you want to replace your window rubber. And helped a lot of people. So I thought we'd do a video now that we have this Patreon and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, here's a window, right? This is a late style window. We know this because there's rubber on the glass, on the fixed glass, and the rubber on the slider glass. And if you look at the frame, there's only one seam. This is a one-piece window, as opposed to the two-piece windows that we talked about on another video. Okay. Now I'm going to do something now that may make you feel kind of helpless, but you know, what can you say? Don't show the bad guy. If you leave your keys in the car and you really need to get in, here, start the clock. There you go.
Wow.
We're in. Yeah, the Style 2 window is really nice because you can rebuild them without taking them out. You can replace the glass without taking them out, but you can take them out. So anyway, they don't look like they'll come apart. So when you do this, we're going to rebuild this window. Back up a second. You pull out the slider window. See, here's your slider window. Pull out the large rubber there. Pull out this rubber. Then this vertical bar, it's on the stationary window. Now, in this one, if you notice, it was like this, and there's no screw here. There's nothing to hold it. Well, in the Style 2 windows, I explained this the other day on Daily Post, but on the Style 2 windows, this fixed piece stays on the fixed window. On the Style 1 window, this moves with the slider. This is made to hold the fixed window in. It needs to be pinned. Well, GM didn't know that in '76, so this is probably a '76. 77 and 78, they figured it out, and they put a little screw right here to hold it, to pin it. If you want to see pictures of that, go to, what's today, the 2nd? Yeah, February 2nd video, or February 2nd on Daily Post, and you'll see some pictures of this. The later models, they have a screw there. 76s have nothing, and you'll find this window sometime migrates, and you'll have a gap right here. It moves because this is not pinned. So when we redo this, what we're going to do, after we get it in place, we're going to drill an 1/8" hole in the frame. We're going to put an 1/8" thin 1/8" rivet right there. That'll pin that in and it won't move anymore. So if you look at your 76, maybe they did some of them in 75. You look at your coach and this vertical bar is not pinned. You need to do that if you have a Style 2. All right. So anyway, so you remove those. You saw me take a block and just pound this off. Comes right off. Now the window was bedded in with butyl tape. Give me a straight slot screwdriver. I think there's one over there, Arthur. This window, this fixed window, was bedded in originally with butyl tape. You can see it. This window's never been out. This butyl tape held the window to the frame, and then this little, thank you, and they had spacers, little plastic spacers. That was to help the UAW workers know where the window went. how much gap you have on the side. See, there's a spacer over here too. You don't need all those spacers. Take one of them and cut it in half. Because when we go to put this back in, we'll put one here to keep the window from shifting as we're putting the window. All right, so you take a implement of destruction and you dig out all of this goodness. Get it out of there. All got to go. And it's pretty messy. Cleans up with mineral spirits, but it still makes a big mess. Butyl tape. So you clean the window all the way around. I mean the window frame all the way around. It doesn't have to be squeaky clean. It just needs to be flat. Just flat. Okay? You do that. Then you come over to the window. Can they still see me here? There, that's better. Then you take, maybe not a screwdriver, maybe a paint scraper, and scrape what butyl tape got stuck and left on the window. Right? So we got it clean, reasonably clean. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you guys are perfectionists, then by God, do it perfect. Okay? So you get that clean. You get your window frame clean. Come on over. All right? Now, we're going to put the fixed window back in first. Some guy says, God, I got to take the window out too? Oh my God, that's too much work. Was it too much work to get it out? No. The reason you do it also is this butyl tape over the years has held that glass, and the gap between the frame and the glass is kind of big over 40 years. If you try to put this new rubber back in, you'll never do it. The gap is too small. So you dig this out, and we're going to put in a layer of black RTV. I'm going to use the terrible word. Don't scream. Silicone. Yes. Let me explain that. There are different kinds of silicones for different uses. Two basic ones are acetoxic and neutral cure. Acetoxic is like you see 100% silicone. When you cut the top off, it's got a smell that you don't want to smell too often, kind of acidic smell. Well, that's how it cures. That dries off. You don't want to use that silicone because that silicone has seal capabilities, but no adhesion, no adhesive capabilities. So you want to use an RTV. Where have you heard those three letters, RTV? Right? Putting a water pump in your car, give me the red RTV. Same stuff. That stuff's high heat. This, there's several different kinds. Dow Corning makes some, it's called 791. This is a C.R. Lawrence product, RTV. It's a black RTV, neutral cure. When you pull the top off, it doesn't have an acidic smell. RTV silicone has adhesion capabilities and seal capabilities. So right now we're going to use it for adhesion capabilities. Going to take a caulk tube. These are about $6.50 a tube. You'll need to do the whole coach, maybe 3. I'd get 4 tubes. Start at the top. You lay a bead all the way around on that surface. Then you get your 2 small little spacers. Where's that other spacer? Yeah, here it is. You take it and cut it in half, just a little short one. You put one right there, one right there. You take the glass, lean it on those, and hold it up. The sealant will stick it, push it in there nice and tight. It would be nice to have somebody put their hand on it while you're doing this. I'd sure hate for it to fall. And then you get your small rubber. We have this. It's $3.90 a foot. This large window is going to take 8 feet of large rubber and 8 feet of small rubber. Small rubber is for the fixed window. If you look at the shape, okay, right there, this little, I call it a grabber. This grabber goes into the groove, the extrusion of the window. put it in there, twist it a little bit, get it in there, push it in. Keep going, twist it, push it in. Now, first time I show somebody this, first thing you want to do is to find a faster way to do it. Some easier way. Oh, can you put soap on it? Can you do this? Whatever. Look, dude, you only got 6 windows. Just handle it. Okay? Yeah, your thumbs get a little weird. One year at a Western States rally, Temecula, I think, I did three full coaches, and they weren't that bad. But I wrapped my thumbs up in big white things and went to dinner. It was fun. Anyway, take your thumb, push it, twist it, push in, move it down, move it right down, go all the way around. Okay, go right to the edge of the glass. Then take the vertical bar. Now behind it, there is a gasket. It's felt with a plastic in the center. Goodbye. We have new stuff. It's $1.90 a foot. Takes 3 feet to do the windows. You slide that in there. Put this in the edge of the window. Put that underneath the frame. And then you pound it right back on that fixed window. And when you do that, it'll push it all together. It'll push it where it needs to be there. It'll compress the rubber. Because I don't care what you do. If you leave rubber in ultraviolet, it's going to shrink. It's going to get hard. We'll solve a problem with that in a minute. But pushing this in compresses that all down, and that window will be fixed, good and tight. Okay? When you get it in, close this one. Make sure you got it in the right place where the latch will work.